Hey guys, I'm here with a little caulky talk. I want to talk to you about finding the right caulk for your projects so you can get it done well and have it last. So when you go to the store to look for caulk, first thing I recommend is that you don't buy the little handheld tubes. They can be very difficult to hold, squeeze, and direct the caulk into the right place without making a big mess. So I say skip these and go for the caulk in the tube. The price difference might be $3 or $4 for one of the handheld versus $5 to $8 for a tube, depending on the type. So skip the handheld and go for the tube that goes in the caulk gun. Now, what we have here are different types of caulk. When you go to shop, you want to consider a few things. Is it interior or exterior caulk that you need? What color caulk do you need? They come in a variety of colors depending on the application. Whereas interior plumbing caulk, you're going to find it in clear, almond, and white to go with various plumbing and fixtures and tiles and things. When you move outdoors, you're going to find that caulk typically comes in white, almond. You've also seen it in black, gray, and a beige. So it can work against siding, brick, and exterior finishes as well. The other thing to consider is the waterproofness of the caulk. It's important that you make sure that it is fully waterproof, especially for plumbing and exterior caulks. So it should say on the tube that it's waterproof, and most of them have silicone base, and that means you're going to have more waterproofing because of the silicone. Keep in mind, it's also a little stickier, so you might find that it gums up on your hands a bit more. But it's important when you shop for caulk that you understand where you need the caulk and what is the right product. And I find the easiest way to often determine that is to go to the person at the paint counter in your home center. The folks at the paint desk know the caulk section better than anybody in the store. So take a photo of your project and say to the people, can you help me find the right product? Because there could be 5 or 6 different types that have slight differentiation in their application or their wear. So you want to make sure you get the right one for your project. Now, don't forget that loading a tube of caulk into a caulk gun is super easy, and here's how. Now keep in mind, make sure you buy a gun. This gun is well loved. It's been used a lot. So when you buy a caulk gun, you're going to notice that in the handle is a little tiny blade built in on the handle. So when you buy that tube of caulk, you can take your tip, you can slide it in, and you can pull the trigger. The little tip of plastic will fall out. So you can open your tube with your gun. And then built in is a spike. Now, here's the big money-saving question right here. How many people have bought a tube of caulk, cut the tip, and tried to squeeze the heck out of it, and it all explodes out the bottom? Well, it explodes out the bottom because at the base of this nozzle is another sealer. And you have to take the spike on your gun and punch inside. So you're going to go down in here and you're going to go punch, punch, punch a few times, and then you're going to get fresh caulk to come out. That's how you open up a tube of caulk. Now you can load it into your gun, and you're going to have success when you get the caulk to come out just like a cookie gun. So guys, be sure to tune in later in the week. We're going to have a video on actually how to caulk the tub, and it's very easy, and it's something you can do now while you have time when we're all trapped at home. So give that a whirl, and please be sure to subscribe because we have lots of new content coming. And if you missed it, a few days ago I posted a video on how to sew your own medical mask. In times of the coronavirus, you may want to protect yourself and your family by a DIY mask. So it's very easy. It was 10 minutes or less with a simple straight stitch on a sewing machine. So check out that video as well. Oh, and don't forget, people always ask me, should you caulk around the base of your toilet or not? Well, it's really no right or wrong answer to that. I prefer not. I prefer to be able to spray some cleaner under there and also know if there is a leak in the gasket that I'm going to see stuff come out onto the floor. That's totally up to you if you decide to caulk your toilet or not. Just be sure that you do it neatly and that you use a very cleanable silicone base.